We are now in March 2024, and what are good Pokemon products to pick up, sealed products of course, to keep into your sealed collection moving forward. And each month I go through a bunch of different products, mainly booster boxes, but today I've got a few different things to throw in there for you guys as great pickups. Now some of these are actually dropping in value, so now's a good time to get them on the cheap, and some are actually going up. So today we'll be taking a look at TCG Player at a bunch of different sealed products. Let's get into some honorable mentions. Alright, starting things off, we have the Eevee Evolutions Premium Collection Box. Now, this was a collection box, I believe it was a GameStop exclusive, but basically is a US exclusive. It comes with a whole bunch of Eevees. Look, if you like me and you love Eevees, this is actually a pretty cool collection box. I like the design, to be fair. I like the whole theme, the way they've done it. Super, super crazy. Good as well. So $58 for this. It has actually been dropping in price since its release. Now, if you wanted to get this over here in the UK, it is quite pricey. Like I say, it's a US exclusive, which means it's going to be a little bit tougher for us to get it over here. So we pay that a little bit extra. But it has actually got a little bit of a bounce back. You know, we're looking in the past around $70. It did actually dip to as low as about 45, 47. Then trickled up to about 68 and then dropped back down again. So over here, this is going for like between 70 to 80 I saw on eBay, so it is a little bit more pricey over here. Now inside you get all of the different V versions of the Eevees, and I just think it's amazing. I mean, look at it all in there together, and on top of that you get 9 Sword and Shield era booster packs. I don't believe you get an Evolving Skies in there though, I could be wrong, but you do get 9 packs. It's cool. It's a really unique collection box. I like it. If you're a big fan like me of Eevees and all the evolutions, I do believe this is a good one. But it is just, I mean, it is premium. You know, I always say premium's pretty good. But that's why I put it as an honorable mention. Alright, coming number 5, we have the Paldean Fates tins, but the Charizard version. Now, I've actually opened up these tins, you know, one of each of the tins. And the Charizard is the most valuable one, just because of the promo that is inside. And this is going for $37. The other ones are going for like $25. So this is actually considerably more expensive, you know, about 50% roughly more expensive. And it is just because of the Charizard, right? Similar to Hidden Fates, where you had the Charizard tin, which was basically more expensive than the Gyarados and the Raichu tin. This Charizard tin is going to do exactly the same, but for Paldean Fates. And, you know, it's not too bad. It does contain 5 booster packs. And of course, that incredible looking shiny Charizard promo, which is very, very cool indeed. Has actually dropped price since its release, coming around $55. Then it did actually dip to about 40, then went back to over 50, and now back down to under 40. So I think right now is a really good time to pick them up. Can open it if you want to, but I think out of all of them, if you're going to get any, then I would go for the Charizard one for sure. And I don't normally pick tins as great investment ones, but this is a pretty solid tin. Okay, we have a new collection box. This is the Combined Powers Premium Collection Box. Now, I just recently opened up one of these, and I actually think that it's probably better to keep sealed. This is a really cool product. It does come with a ton of booster packs. It comes with 11, which is actually a pretty hefty amount. It comes with Scarlet Violet Base, Obsidian Flames, and Paradox Rift. So no Paldea Evolved, which is kind of odd. And Temporal Forces hasn't even, you know, not out yet, of course. So you do get 3 sets. They're okay. I mean, Scarlet Violet Base kind of weak. But you do get 7, I believe it's like 7 or 8 promos in here. You do get a hefty amount of promos. And yeah, the promos are great. I mean, the Ho-Oh, the Lugia, and the Suicune are worth a decent amount of money just for promos. And they're 3 very, very nice promos. This is also a great product to keep hold of, mainly because it's really small and compact. It's quite easy to store. You know, this is definitely one thing that I was surprised at, because I'm used to collection boxes that only have 4 packs and be absolutely massive. This is actually a pretty nice compact one. It is about $41/$42 right now. It is cheap, you know, has dropped in value. Hey, look, not the best sets, but it's still pretty good. I would probably look at picking up maybe a few of these to actually keep sealed, because I do feel like it's such a cool looking box. I mean, just anything in general, like just looking at the box is the reason why I bought it. I didn't even know what was even inside. I saw the promos. I was like, you know what? I didn't expect the others. I mean, it's got Mr. Mind, bit troll, but I saw the others. I was like, you know what? I'm just going to pick up and open it. Why not? You know, it's a bit of fun. And 11 packs is pretty decent. I mean, the promos themselves come to around about $15. You're paying like, what, $25, $26 for 11 packs. Worth it to open, for sure. I think to keep sealed, I think it's a pretty good one as well. Then number 3, I have one of my all-time favourites, which is, of course, Hidden Fates. I don't always talk about Hidden Fates to pick up every single month, even though I do feel like it's pretty good every single month. Hidden Fates is starting to pick up a little bit of traction, of course. We go back since it's obviously released. We just had Paldean Fates. Now, Paldean Fates has been hugely successful. I would say it's better than Shining Fates. But to me, Hidden Fates is the best out of the three, by far. It has the most valuable cards in it. It has better, I think, overall cards, as in the choice of Pokemon in it. Overall, it's an extremely strong set. It really, really is. And it was a huge popular set when it came out. It did get highly printed. One of the reasons why it's not like insanely expensive, but it still is expensive at $176 for an ETB. Like loose booster packs are over $18, approaching $19. So yeah, Hidden Fates is getting more expensive. Even over here in the UK, it's still getting expensive, with booster packs reaching about £15. It is getting quite pricey for Hidden Fates. Now, I have a few in my collection. I have been on a roll and on a mission to get 100 of these bad boys. I'm nowhere near them anymore, but, you know, I'm looking at picking up some more. I really am. It's that good, honestly, you know, from the Sun and Moon era. If you like shiny sets and you don't have one of these yet, definitely look at picking them up. eBay is usually a good place to get them. That's where I get a lot of mine. So, yeah, Hidden Fates, you can't go wrong, especially when you've got, like, a $400 Charizard that you could pull in the set as well. It's absolutely wild. All right, coming number 2. We have the 151 Pokemon Center ETB exclusive. Now, I haven't managed to get hold of one myself because they were sold out insanely quick on the Pokemon Center website. We know 151 is just absolutely crushing everything at the moment. It is just such a powerhouse set. It's just smashing and knocking everything else out of the park. Now, the normal ETBs are great pickups. They really, really are. You can pick them up for around about $50 or $55. They're really good. Just like Crown Zenith, it's just really good. Now, I would say that the Pokemon Center exclusive is best to keep sealed. I probably wouldn't open it. It's not really worth opening it. And these have also been dropping in price, which is one of the reasons why it's really good to pick up right now, because it has been dropping in value. I mean, $120. We go back to when the set first got released. This sold out so insanely fast that it just shot right up in price. Now, bear in mind, on the Pokemon Center website, you could have got them, I think they were like maybe 55, 60 on the Pokemon Center website. And then they shot up to over 100, and then they peaked at $116, and then they went down to 80, trickled slightly back up. So right now is still a really good time to try and get hold of some of these. If you can get them for under $100, I think that's a pretty decent deal, even though it's nearly twice as expensive as it was, you know, from the Pokemon Center. These are rare items, to be fair. You know, they are. They're very limited. So it's definitely worth picking some up. I think I'm just going to try and get hold of one, and just to keep it sealed. It's just nice to hold on to. I'm not looking to open it. If I had one, just don't do it. There's so many other things you can open for 151. And I mean, yes, you do get the exclusive stamped promo. It's not really worth the price tag. You know, you might as well just keep it sealed. And I do expect 151 ETBs, especially Pokemon Center ones, to kind of go the same way as Hidden Fates. And I think they'll eventually get there, but just have to give them some time. And then finally, we have the Arceus box, the Arceus Ultra Premium Collection box. Now, this is not something I usually talk about much. I normally talk about Charizard UPCs or the 151 UPC, but the Arceus UPC. Now, again, I believe this was a GameStop exclusive. It came over here in the UK back last year as a game exclusive, and you were able to pick them up. I think they were maybe £100. I think they might be a bit less than £100 actually, maybe 80. Something like that. I managed to pick one up from a friend that got them over, you know, in the US for I think about £75, something like that. $130. This has actually jumped up quite a lot recently over the past 3 months. Now, I always say premium is key, and I do feel like ultra premium collection boxes, doesn't really matter what they are going to be good regardless. Even the Charizard one, because like the Charizard one's been still really cheap. You know, places just still trying to offload stock of Charizard UPCs, and I do think the Charizard ones are really good because it does contain 3 Evolving Skies booster packs, which in the long run will be very, very sought after. Now, this UPC does come with a ton of packs in it as well, with 15 packs. It does come with the Arceus promos. One of them is a metal card, which is kind of a bit of a bummer, but still pretty decent. Again, beautiful looking box. I have one in my collection. It looks absolutely fantastic. I'm not even going to touch it. I'm not even going to open it. And as you can see, over the past 3 months, it has been climbing. I don't know if it's been a year. Oh, okay, it has. So 110. I can't believe it's been a year already. 110. It dipped all the way down to about 90, 92. And now is the highest it's ever been. I do feel like this is a good one to get. It is quite big. You know, it's quite like long. and quite slim. It's not massively bulky, so you could, somewhat easy to store. And also, it's a beautiful, display piece. It's really, really nice looking collection box for sure. And that's one of the reasons why I got it. I'm not going to open it. It's going to stay sealed. It's just going to be a good one. And there are a ton of other UPCs out there, but I do feel like the Arceus one is actually showing real strong growth, which is actually quite impressive. I don't really know what sets are featured in the 15 packs because I haven't opened it, but it's mainly, well, I think it's all Sword and Shield era. It's going to be pretty decent in the long run as well, which we have to keep that in mind. There you have it, guys. Those are just some sealed products which are great to pick up with an honorable mention. Like I say, collection boxes, some of them are pretty decent. Normal collection boxes, like the $20 ones that you can get, they're pretty trash. Like, I wouldn't bother keeping hold of them sealed. But usually premium is key for sure. And there's some great ETBs. Like I say, the Pokemon Center 151 ETB is falling in price, which is very good. I didn't want to put booster boxes on today's one, mainly because if you're going to go booster box route, you might as well go the Sword and Shield era, just because they're out of print and they're going to start ticking up, or some of them are already ticking up. And of course, Scarlet and Violet era booster boxes are just super duper cheap right now. Can't really go wrong there. So I went through some different style products that you could pick up this month in March, which are pretty decent. If you made this far into the video, guys, and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button, make sure you subscribe for more Pokemon content. And let me know your thoughts down in the comments on these products today. Have you opened up any of them? Have you got any of them sealed for yourself? Or what are you looking to pick up? For me, out of these, I'm pretty happy that I have the Arceus Ultra Premium Collection Box. The Combined Power Collection Box is actually pretty decent. But one of the ones I'm missing is the Eevee one, which I'm definitely after because I love all of the Eevees. But if you want to watch me open up the Combined Powers Premium Collection Box and get trolled at the same time, then make sure to click the video on screen right now. And if you watch more Pokemon content, guys, you know what to do. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Alright, guys, that's it for me in this video. As always, you guys are legends, and I'll see you in the next one.